and I am not afraid to say it. Yeah, no.
Like a glance from the past, you can see the dark. In the frame, you're the poster on the wall. My dreams, you're the prince and I'm at the bar. Fairy tales, I'm not used to it. Oh, you got me questioning.
Hey Yanas, welcome back to another video by your girl Tatianaoliphant. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you stay, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. How you been? How you doing? Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, be a Yana, because who doesn't want to be? Okay, we're the best. Become a Yana. Click that post notification to know when I post another video, another banger, baby, calm down. I know it's been a long time since I've done like a sit down video, but I was like, I really need to do this one because wow, as you have seen from the title of the video, I have a lump in my breast and it scared the life out of me, almost literally. How did I find out that I have a lump in my breast? Obviously, as a girl, we're taught that, like, breast cancer and everything, so we have to, like, feel around, make sure that everything is good, everything is Gucci. And like, I've done that for like the past couple of years, so I know how my breast area feels like normally. So when I felt this little thing here, I was like, I'm gonna die. That's the first thought I had, because I was like, it's not funny. I'm giggling because I'm nervous, because this topic is very sensitive, and when I'm nervous I laugh, so don't think I'm being insensitive or anything. This is very serious. So that's the first thing I had in my mind, because I was like, this is scary. I've never felt this. I've never like felt anything like this on my boob. This was like in December, early Jan, late December, and I was freaking out a bit. Firstly, I know how public hospitals work and I am not a fan at all. Like, yes, it's not their fault, it's government owned, obviously, so yeah, the systems there are ass, like they're ass, and I am not afraid to say it because I experienced it the last couple of months. When I found out, I was in bed and I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, who? My girlfriend. My girlfriend. I told my girlfriend, I was like, baby, there's something going on and I'm scared. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to call. Like, obviously, like, I thought about it by myself first. I was like, shit, I have to go to hospital. I don't know how things are gonna go, but I told her and she was like, no, relax, call your mom, let's find out ways, solutions to but like in that moment I was like really panicking, and she's like, no, relax. Like, I just love how comforting my girlfriend is and how like patient she is with me. But she was like, no, like, just call your mom, tell her what's going on. And I did that. I called my mom. My mom was like, oh my gosh, you need to go to the hospital. I told like my granny, because like I didn't want to tell everyone, because I didn't want to like panic people, like, so I only told like only my girlfriend knew, her mom, my mom, and my granny. And so yeah, I went through the process of going to the hospital to get a checkup. Went there in mid-Jan. I went there, built up the courage to go, because like I was panicking. Like, I was really panicking. I was like, first of all, service providers in public hospitals and stuff are not the best. So me going there as like a young girl or a young adult, and telling them the sensitive situation, like, you never know how they're gonna like treat you. So I was very panicked about that. So the first time I went to go get a checkup, yeah, Sana, I stayed there the whole day. The line was moving, like the lines were long, but they were also moving very, 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 very slow. Like very, very slow. I got there, went to the reception. I was very nervous because I also didn't know. Like I went to Spooking. No, I'm lying. I went to the clinic first. Johan Haynes in the Val to go get checked up, and I was like, girl, I'm scared, you know. Like the doctors that I got are something that like really warmed my heart, because like they were very like patient, very like they were all like, how can I say, like they were all 2000s, like very young people. So of course they're calm, cool, collected, which I really appreciated. So the doctor, she was like, no, she asked me the history, like if my family has any history of like breast cancer, and I was like, no. I told her about, but she was like, I don't think that could, you know, because my had like stomach cancer. So she's like, no, I don't think that could cause this type of cancer. If it is, she gave me a transfer script to go to Spooking Hospital. In the hospital, the breast appointments are only on Fridays, so I was only able to go to the hospital on a Friday. When Friday comes, I go there very nervous. I think it was like 10 in the morning or 9. Like we made sure that we got there very early, because yeah, and I did not get there early enough. Because yeah, no, I got to the reception. There's so many places you have to go to get to where you want to be. Because I got to the reception was like, no, you have to take the script to Kai Kai, and then I went to Kai Kai, and then I signed, then they took me somewhere else. It was just a really long process with really long lines. The first day I went in Jan. Second time, like they were months apart, because also these appointments, like they very fully booked, piled up with patients and stuff. So my appointments were like very far apart. Like my next appointment was like in March when I went there in Jan. I was panicking. I was like, what if this is serious, you know? Like I was very stressed, but like I kept on praying and making sure that like I asked God for guidance, and like, you know, Jan, I went there. They scheduled an appointment for a BOPD to go see a doctor, because the first time I went there, I queued in lines. I don't even like, it feels like a fever dream, especially the first time I went there. I just like wasn't so many lines. I don't even remember what happened completely, but at the end of that, I got scheduled for BOPD for March. March comes, I get to the doctor after waiting in a lot of lines. I was very scared also about what type of doctor I'd get, because I was very nervous of like getting a male doctor. I know it's very taboo to be like, oh, I don't want a male doctor, I want a female doctor, but like I was scared, because I was like, I don't want this man doing weird things, you know, like these stories. So I was just scared, and I got a male doctor. But he was fine. He was very, you know, he was very patient, very professional, which I really loved, because he was very professional. He asked me the right questions, asked me how long I had it, what it feels like, blah blah blah, how big I think it is, and then he checked me, and then he came up with his own conclusion that it is this size, it feels like this and that. And then I asked him, okay, one thing about me, man, when I'm anxious, I will ask questions. Like I don't care how scared I am, I will ask a question, because like I want to know, you know. So I asked him like, do you think it's serious and blah blah blah, and he's like, no, I don't think it's that serious, because you know, like it moves and stuff, so it's not like attached. And I was like, okay, and then what do I do now? And he's like, no, next time you come, you're gonna go for a scan, and if it's nothing, then we have to like cut you. When he said that, I was like, first of all, I'm very petrified of like injections. I'm terrified. I'm like,
gastric influx. We Olympics ring like hand.
I'm even shaking, like So when he said cut you, I was like, sir, I don't think so. I don't think so. He was like, no, we're gonna check you, and no, you're gonna go for a sauna scan, and we're gonna check what it is, find out what it is, and we take it from there. So I had to go to the x-ray department, which is on the other side of the hospital. Like, the walking you do in that hospital is actually crazy. Like, I was thinking about like people with like broken legs and stuff. The amount of walking they have to do is insane. I went to the x-ray department, and then she said April. I was like, my sister, I understand that you guys are fully booked, but that is so far. She even showed me the book, like the appointment book. She's like, every Friday we are fully booked. Like, it's to the bottom of the page, like they're fully booked. April comes, April the 5th. Throughout those 2 months, I was like very stressed, crying myself to sleep, just very, very, very anxious, praying a lot. Obviously, I'm very nervous at this point because I'm like, okay, this feels like the final stage where I'm gonna get like the results, and I'm terrified. Like, that day I was more scared than the other days because I was like, this is where I get my final verdict. I get there early in the morning, lines insane, obviously. We wait there. My girlfriend was with me this time. Like, the first 2 times she didn't come in with me because the securities were like, no, you're not allowed to come in with people, blah blah blah. I get that for space, but there were other people that came in like with their partners or their friends and stuff. So I was like, and this is like a very big day for me, so I was like, I am not going in alone. Like, so my girlfriend came in with me. I got to the sauna scan, or to the x-ray department, and it was another male doctor. He was also very professional. Like, I want to put out a disclaimer, I don't have anything against male doctors. I'm just like scared for myself personally, but like the ones that I got were very good, which I'm grateful for, because well, I get them and he does the scan. He's like, are you sure you have anything in your breast? And I'm like, yes, it's right here. And he's like, where? Point at it. And like, I started panicking at that moment because I was like, what are you saying? Like, I felt crazy because I'm like, if a doctor's asking me where is it, then do I really know that it's there? Like, I was just like, no, it's right here. And he's like searching, because that thing was cold, but it wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. And like, he got like hard-handed because like he was trying to find it, and I was like, okay, that's probably a good sign, probably. And then he's like, and then he was done, and then he gave me the tissue to wipe it. He even checked on the left breast, and he's like, okay, there's nothing here, but like where you're telling me that it is, I can't find it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then like, he's writing his stuff. I can show you guys the scan, but like, as he's writing the stuff, he's like, oh, I ask him as he's like scanning for it, I'm like, so can you tell if it's like cancerous or whatever? And he's like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then as he's writing the stuff, I'm on my phone. And then we leave to go to the breast department. I was seeing the next doctor. That was also a mission. I got to the doctor. She was really cool because she greeted us, and then like, my girlfriend pulled up her sleeves because she was getting hot, because she was nervous. And then the doctor was like, oh, I like your ink. And then they had that chat about tattoos, and then she also had a tattoo.
Not head, has
A sleeve.
Yeah, she has like a sleeve. And I was like, Kanti, I heard that doctors aren't supposed to have like a sleeve or anything, or any tattoo. She's like, no, that rule is like dead. And then she was like, from the results that I got from the other doctor, from the x-ray department, you're good. Like,
how can I lose if I'm already chose? Like,
I just felt like something was lifted off my chest and shoulders, because I was like, yo, Mudim. I felt like crying. I really felt like crying, but I didn't, because I'm a thug. She was like, no, you're good. Like, it's just that like, with your age, with people your age, like, there's a buildup of hormones, and that buildup gets deposited in your breast and it makes that lump. Like, it's benign, so it's not gonna do any damage or anything. That's the word I wanted to hear, benign. I was like, yo, because that's what I've been praying for. Like, if it is an actual lump and I'm not feeling things, then let it be benign, you know. So she said no, it's benign, so it can either stay or like it can continue growing, and that's when we can cut it. She said we can only cut it if it's over 5 centimeters, and it's not. So she was like, nah, you're good. You can only come back if like anything changes or if you have any problems. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this, and a lot of people go through it alone, and I'm grateful that I didn't go through it alone. So if there's anyone going through this, whatever, don't be afraid to go get checked up. Please don't be afraid to go get checked up. There's this man that was in the line for the like breast department, and I was really like, I was proud of him for like, because a lot of men are very prideful and are like, oh, I'm not sick, it's nothing, you know, and then there's complications because men can also get breast cancer. So I'm like very proud of him, whoever he is, for like having that courage to like come there and like, you know, get checked up. Like, he should be very proud of himself. There's nothing wrong, it's just a buildup of hormones. It can go away, it can stay or grow, and then I have the option of going to the hospital to get cosmetic to remove it. So yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people don't talk about it. It's a very taboo topic to talk about still. So yeah, I just wanted to share the good news with you guys. I even burnt like the blue card that they gave me for like setting appointments because I was like, can finally let this go. Like, it felt like a burden for me to like have that. I was like, going back and forth from to hospital and stuff, like it was not fun. I like, God bless everybody who like has to do that all the time, because wow, it's very exhausting. It's a lot of money, a lot of energy. Like, yeah, it's not fun. So yeah, we have reached the end of the video. Comment down below. I hope you enjoyed it. Firstly, rude, but comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this specific topic. And yeah, comment down below if you have any family members that have went through the experience. You know, don't be afraid to share. Become a Yana.
Like a glance from the past.